Hello, everyone, and welcome to our reading today. We are going to look at the Akashic Tarot deck. So I will be pulling three cards, and you are going to pick which card resonates with you, and then I will be using the Oracle book, the, the guidebook for it. Okay, Tarot book. Um, because I do not use this deck very often, and it's not focusing. There we go. So I will be using um, the guidebook just to make sure that we are getting the right guidance from the card. Because again, I don't really use I barely seldom use this deck. So, but it is an awesome deck. It is a very beautiful deck. But I just felt like I was supposed to pull a reading using this deck today. So let's take a look. Just to show you a flip through, in case you've never seen this deck before, you have the Eight of Scrolls, One of Keys. Right, so it is a nice deck. Pretty interesting. Right. So that's just some of the cards, what they look like. Okay, so go ahead and select what card pulls to you. So if you picked the first card, your card is Three of Roses, Loving Elementals. So this card has a lot to do with connecting to your spiritual grounding, connecting to Mother Earth. This has to do with connecting to your child too. So like the inner child, the one who believed in magic basically, like the one who would could see the elementals because their eyes were open, their heart was open. Right, one of the ways to open your eyes as an adult is to open your heart and to be able to see things truly in a magical way. As we are children, we see things very magical. And then as we begin to get older, we have people that tell us that's not true or that's not true, or they laugh at this or laugh at us for this and that. And then we shut our senses down. We shut our heart down. We shut our mind down. We tell the mind that that's not what we see or not what we understand. And as we do those things, we become less connected to the elements around us, the creation around us. So this card is reminding you to come back into your child energy, reconnect to your true self, open your heart and your eyes to really see the things that are all around you in the elements, in the world, right? Understand that what happens spiritual happens physical. So if you have a spiritual feeling when you see a bird or when you're out in nature, that is you connecting to your true essence, to your true self, right? So you are being guided to really go out and get sun, go out and connect to water and ground yourself. Take time to get away from the busy city, the busy noises, your job, and just really enjoy nature at its finest, right? At its true state of being. Okay, so looking at Three of Roses, let's take a look at your book and let's see what it says. So there's seven, it's five. Okay, so Three of Roses, loving elementals. So upright, Playful fairies and water s- spirits frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature spirits of all kinds do exist, and they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the elementals of earth, air, wind, and fire, and they're willing the guidance guidance, well-being, and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you that joy will soon be increasing. It also encourages you to remember to have fun. More playful to your daily life. Let yourself sing a little and laugh a lot. Call on the elementals to inspire you in this and in other areas. They are fond of fun and upliftment. You can expand the joy in your life in great measures. So the Akashic force says to close your eyes and feel the air abiz with the flight and dance of elementals all around you. Feel yourself smile in the happy lightness of being. Every time you make a every time you get a moment to do this, you open your heart to joy. So that is card 1. Yes. And another thing too is peace. This card reminds you of the importance of peace. If you look at this card, you can see that it's very peaceful here. The baby is alone with the elementals, so it's very connected and very grounded to source, right? And they're all around protecting the baby from the water elements, from anything happening, right? So this is a reminder that you are always protected. You are always in company, even if you aren't able to see physical, you are in company spiritual. And this card is reminding you of the importance of finding inner peace, right? In a world that's constantly full of noise, it is important to be able to find that inner peace, that light within you, that calm, right? That will really truly help you in so many ways. Right? That is card 1. And for some of you, like I said, you might be pulled to all 3 of these cards. That's fine. Some people are, or you might just be pulled to a certain one. So card 2, we have Uriel and the Phoenix. Okay, so this is all about going within, addressing the shadows, trusting the unknown, sitting with the silence, seeing things how they truly are, allowing your heart to open to what you don't know and don't understand, and trusting in the unseen. So, looking at your card, we have, what number is that? 21. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Phoenix under a full moon. The phoenix is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the phoenix represents the energetic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and confers with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life, the digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and deepest power. Even the great phoenix had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sand that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, who names means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel of self understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation into your higher power. And then Akashic Force, we have sense the Archangel Uriel approach you and send his energy into you. Take a deep breath and feel yourself fill with the desire to carve out a new life for yourself. Let this force and purpose swell into you. With them, you can blast away the old and create that new life in every moment. So that is your card 2. Right. And then card 3, we have the Queen of Forces. So this one here, if you picked card 3, this is the yin, the yang, the balance, the exposure of the hidden, right? The things that we love and the things that we may have secret. And as you know, this is what's going on in the world right now. This is the energy of the world. There are many, many things that are coming out um of the darkness and coming into the light. There's many things that have been in the darkness for a long, long time. Like lots of people say, that what's happening now is terrible and it's the end of the world and all these things. But a lot of these truths that are coming out right now, they've existed for thousands of years and they were just hidden. They weren't known. They weren't exposed. So a lot of things are being exposed, but it doesn't mean that it's something new. It's something that's just being exposed, but it's been there for a long time. And what she is doing is she is taking both of these forces, the good and the bad, and she is balancing them. She's bringing them back into center alignment. And that is what this card is reminding you to do. You've got the good and you've got the bad, and you can't go too much on one side and not enough on the other. You've got to work with understanding how to balance these forces. Once you're able to balance this energy within you, then you can walk with it outside of you. And no matter what the world brings you, you're going to be able to know exactly what to do with it, right? You're going to be able to hold on to yourself in the process of this transformation, in the process of working through these, merging. Notice how there's like a merging energy, right? It's like everything is in alignment, everything is lining up exactly, right? So you got this like energetic balance coming in here, right? And she is standing in the middle as the anchor. She is like the anchor of this energy, and she is allowing it to flow through and around, and she is alchemizing it. She's taking what she needs and she's transforming it. She's taking whatever comes at her and she's turning it into whatever she needs it to be. She's purifying, whatever is in the shadow, whatever in the darkness is coming to her, she's taking it and she's purifying it, right? She is holding both the dark and the light equally, right? And they are around her, helping to balance her as well, right? So there's a team effort here, right? She is working with um, this energy in a way that provides not just her needs, but the needs of others as well. So looking at your card, we have the Queen of Forces. So I think that's back here. Right here? Was it? No, back this way. Okay, so upright, this card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and a moon in the other, with a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance in your life. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace, creativity and receptivity in both her energy and her support. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming in as a phase of great power and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. This is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities. Careers in many of the science, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new, but when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and moon, receptivity, and only you yourself can direct the energy of your entire life. Okay. The Akashic Force says, feel the Queen of Force approach. She offers all sorts of support and energy. Who is she in your life? Take a deep breath and tap the inner part of you that rules the forces of the world. Don't forget, we both hold masculine and feminine energy within us, right? So this could be also a part of you if you are masculine, feminine, male, female, it doesn't matter. She can still represent the feminine part of you coming into alignment with your heart space, right? Taking the things that are coming against you and alchemizing them into the things that support you, knowing how to bring balance into everything you do. But everybody knows that balance has to start within you. If you're not balanced within, you're going to have a hard time finding it outside of you. All right, thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading has helped you. Again, this was the Akashic Tarot, and I hope to see you in the next one. Let me know what you think about the cards, and have a great day. Bye.